We've got tips and recipes for healthy living. So for fun and inspiration, come and join us in the raw food world.
Welcome everybody, this is Matt Monarch with the Raw Food World TV show. And today, I'm going to share with you a supplement that could have profound effects in healing somebody from disease. Now, before I get started, there is no supplement in the world that can heal anybody from any disease. The body heals itself when you treat it correctly. I've literally met tens of thousands of people as I toured around the US doing raw food talks everywhere who have healed from all sorts of degenerative diseases, ranging from all across the board, the most severe to not so severe. It's amazing. And every single one of these people did a technique. And this technique is done in all the health food institutes all across the world that actually work. What they do is they bring people in to heal from things like cancer and stuff like that. And what they do, the technique that is utilized, is they throw everybody on a healthier diet, either raw foods or whole foods, and they cleanse the colon very often to heal from disease. Now, additionally, what they also do is they give everybody green juices and other vegetable juices to make sure people are getting the nourishment they needed. And this technique of three things, improving your diet forevermore without veering, cleansing the colon with water frequently in order to heal, and lastly, green vegetable juices. This process, I've literally met thousands and thousands of people by just doing this alone who have healed. And there's something new that all these health food institutes are taking up. And this is the supplement we're talking about today. And in the past, they used to call it therapeutic enzymes, but because of FDA regulations and stuff like that, we're pretty much calling them systemic and metabolic enzymes. Now, why are enzymes a supplement so powerful for helping heal someone from disease? Well, enzymes here are some enzymes. This is pure powder. Every last one of these thousands of enzymes on this spoon, thousands, this is science at its best, are catalysts. They are alive. Every one of those little things create positive chemical reactions in the human body. This is how it works. When you take enzymes, when you take it with food, it actually helps digest the food. It will just all of a sudden do all these chemical reactions all over the food and digest it for you, which is a good thing. But in order to help heal from disease, what we're trying to do is do it with, when you take enzymes on an empty stomach without food, there's no food to digest anymore. So what these enzymes do, this God-given supplement, is they start to create positive chemical reactions in the body. It will actually grab this molecule with that molecule, group it together, send it off to do that. And then the enzyme doesn't die. It creates another chemical reaction. Enzymes create chemical reaction after chemical reaction. So when you throw thousands of enzymes in your body on an empty stomach, the positive chemical reactions that happen are ridiculous. And what these do is they go into the metabolic processes of the body, and one of the metabolic processes of the body is to heal disease. And this is actually proven in science also that it actually does this. What they've done is they've coupled radioactive particles with enzymes. And when people take them on an empty stomach, you can actually track it, and it shows that they are actually going into the metabolic process of the body, which includes everything, breathing, moving, but also healing the body. Taking enzymes on an empty stomach has the potential to dissolve cancerous tumors. And this is why they're utilized in the health food institutes in large quantities. I have actually met naturopath doctors who have actually given people to heal from certain diseases and help heal tumors and stuff like that. Built up to like 5 tablespoons of enzymes on an empty stomach. I'm not recommending doing this. This is just something I do everything with supervision and stuff like that. So what's the difference between digestive enzymes and cleansing enzymes or metabolic systemic enzymes? Well, all enzymes, when taken on an empty stomach, even digestive enzymes, will help the body and go into the metabolic processes of the body. However, some enzymes are more powerful than others. And the 2 main enzymes that you will find in the enzyme supplements at the health food institutes, and there's a couple over-the-counter enzyme supplements besides our own that people use for this also. I'm sure you've heard of them, such as Vitalzyme and Wobenzyme. And the ones that are plant-based, you'll realize that they'll have either nattokinase or serrapeptidase. These are the 2 most powerful enzymes which work really well in doing what we're talking about today. And about once or twice a year, we like to bring our cleansing enzyme formula to our at-cost specials. And we're pretty much making nothing on it, but I do this 1 to 2 years because I want to help people and they could stock up on this stuff. And this, in my opinion, strong opinion, is the most powerful over-the-counter metabolic systemic cleansing enzyme in the world. It actually has nattokinase and serrapeptidase, and it is very powerful. I know many people that have used this. Now, normally they're $120, which sounds ridiculous for enzymes, but actually it's at wholesale pricing, because if you go to the Whole Foods or the health food market to get a $25 jar of enzymes, something like this, has 90 caps in it, you could probably fill up 6 of these with this, which is going to go way above the $120. Additionally, you're going to notice that in the ingredients, there's fillers and stuff like that. So probably half of this is fillers or more or less. This is pure enzymes, the most powerful in the world over the counter, and it's pretty much getting it wholesale. And when they're at cost, it's just ridiculous. Vitalzyme, Wobenzyme go for 1 jar. The large bottle is over $100. You could probably fill up 2 or 3 of those with this. Let me give you a little bit more of an understanding what enzymes also do. What we have in our body is a reserve of enzymes, of metabolic enzymes. So when you actually take enzymes on an empty stomach, you're conserving your metabolic reserve. And this metabolic reserve is used in all sorts of processes in the body, breathing, moving, everything like that. For example, when you are digesting food, a few metabolic enzymes convert into a digestive enzyme to digest our food. So many of us who are eating McDonald's every day are just draining our supply. So in essence, when you take it with food, you're also conserving your metabolic enzymes. And when our metabolic enzymes are gone, life no longer exists. We die. And the body does reproduce metabolic enzymes consistently. However, the amount we're using versus the amount we're producing, we're on a slope where down as time goes on. So enzymes on an empty stomach not only go into the metabolic process and help heal the body and stuff like that, but also it conserves your metabolic store and hopefully will, God willing, enable you to live longer. I personally take enzymes on an empty stomach when I'm not feeling well, or when I have an injury. I notice things heal faster when that happens. Or if I don't get enough sleep one night, I take enzymes and it actually boosts everything in the processes of cleansing and stuff like that. It's very powerful. There have been times when I've taken enzymes and all of a sudden my runny nose just clears up. It's a very powerful supplement. And another good way to test if enzymes are good is it'll burn your tongue just a little bit. You know, if you take one of the ones from Whole Foods and nothing happens, and it's like you might as well not even, I don't know. All right, guys. So again, I'd like to repeat that no one food supplement will help heal the body from disease. The body will do it on its own if you create the environment through, especially the number one thing is an improved diet. If you can consistently eat the improved diet, if you're not going to do that, then you might as well, I don't want you to waste your money on this. Because a lot of people, oh, my family member has this issue. I'm going to buy the enzymes for them right now, but they're not willing to make any changes. It's very unlikely it's going to work. And what they do is they improve everybody's diet, cleanse the colon, and they do green vegetable juice for ultimate nourishment. And now the health food institutes are utilizing cleansing enzymes. And the way I like to tell people how to take the enzymes is you take like an ounce of water in like a shot glass or something, and you fill it with a higher quantity of enzymes. And then you take a 16 to 32 ounce glass of water, and you fill this 1 ounce up with enzymes, you stir it around, you chug it, and then you chase it with 32 ounces of water if possible, because the more water the better, because it will go throughout the system. And that's the ideal way to take them. So we have them at cost this month of October for, you could get them as low as 70 something, which is crazy. And this is Matt Monarch, and we'll see you next time at the Raw Food World TV show.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again at the Raw Food World.